Good evening, dear Sangha. Welcome to the Art of Happiness Retreat in Stonehill College. We just finished our winter retreat a few days ago. We had a very beautiful and happy summer opening in Plum Village. We had every week from 7 to 900 people and a lot of young people, a lot of teenagers, a lot of children. I was so happy to be surrounded by children while sitting and doing walking meditation. They practice very well. They enjoy deeply their practice. And many of them have come every year. It's such a joy to be walking meditation with young people. They are very quiet, but that kind of silence is very powerful, very joyful, very eloquent. And they did not make any effort. Because many have come to Plum Village in several years. They are used to the practice, they like the practice, and they invited other children to come. And this year we counted 47 countries represented in the summer opening. The last day we chanted the name of Avalokiteshvara from our heart filled of gratitude, because there's no accident happening during the retreat. Everyone was safe. And everyone making progress in the path of transformation and healing. Many couples, many families had an opportunity to reconcile among themselves. And many people cried when they had to go, especially the younger people. Usually in the beginning of Plum Village, parents wanted their youngsters to come, forcing them a little bit. But now the situation is reversed. The children, the teenagers, the children wanted to come and want the parent to come. We found out that young people are very capable of practicing mindfulness, practicing peace, practicing deep listening and loving speech, and they are able to help their parents. And of course, when they are happy, their parents are happy. And when their parents are happy, they are happier. This summer it was extremely hot in Plum Village. There was a very hot wave of air that wanted to stay for a long time. And the children offer a lotus leaf in order to protect themselves from the sun. We did not walk as much as we do like in other summer opening, because it's too hot to be exposed to the sun. But we did a lot of sitting outside in the shade of the trees. Always very pleasant. When we come to a retreat, the most precious thing that we encounter is a Sangha. A Sangha is a community of people who are dedicated to the practice. They all want transformation and healing, and that is why by putting the heart into the practice, they generate the energy of mindfulness, solidity and concentration. And when we are in a Sangha, we profit always from that collective energy of the Sangha. There are many things we cannot do easily at home alone. But when we are in a Sangha, these things become very easy and pleasant to do, like sitting meditation, or walking meditation, enjoying our breakfast in silence, not using television, not reading books, not talking a lot. These things become very easy to practice. And please do not believe that if we don't have the television, if we don't have a lot of talking, we will have no fun. That's not correct. Because the retreat, the summer retreat in Plum Village was very joyful. We did not have any television. And we observe noble silence until after lunch. From the end of sitting meditation until after lunch. Noble silence is a kind of silence that brings us a lot of energy. It's not that kind of oppressive silence that we know. Because this noble silence is made of mindfulness. When you have the energy of mindfulness in you, you are very alive. And when you are in that state of being silent, it's much easier for you to generate the energy of mindfulness and concentration. And the energy of mindfulness makes everything pleasant. Like when you drink a glass of water in mindfulness, you might have a lot of joy just by drinking the glass of water. Happiness is possible during the time of drinking your water. And when you eat your breakfast in silence, in noble silence, of course, you are embraced by the collective energy of mindfulness, and you enjoy deeply every moment of your breakfast. Your mind is concentrated on the food, on the Sangha, on the fact that you are in a retreat together with other members of the Sangha. And joy, happiness come just like that. In our daily life, we usually do not stay with the present moment. there's a tendency pushing us, there's a kind of energy pushing us to go ahead, to do everything in a hurry. That is why we cannot live our moments deeply. Suppose you are brushing your teeth in the morning. It is possible to brush your teeth with joy and peace and freedom. If you know how to brush your teeth in mindfulness, you can generate the energy of mindfulness during the time of tooth brushing, and you can experience freedom and joy during the time of tooth brushing. In fact, tooth brushing is a very enjoyable thing to do. If you take your time to do so, you do like a free person. Free from what? Free from your projects, free from your worries, free from that habit energy that is always pushing you to run ahead. This is a challenge. Tomorrow morning, everyone is requested to brush his or her teeth in mindfulness, brushing your teeth in such a way that makes freedom possible and joy and happiness possible. You stay with the moment. You enjoy every movement of your hand. You enjoy looking into the mirror, even if you don't have a mirror in front of you. You can still smile and stay with yourself. Don't allow yourself to be caught by the future, by the past, by your thinking, by your project. Learn to stop your thinking. We have taught, we have done a lot of thinking in the past. And these thinking, most of these thinkings are not very productive. Not right thinking, it's not good thinking. When your thinking is not right, when your thinking is not good, it will only lead you to painful feeling and worries and fear. So it is possible just to focus your attention on toothbrushing and enjoy it. You still have your teeth to brush. You have your dental cream. You have a brush. You have a water. Well, everything is ready for you to be happy during the time of toothbrushing. I know that children, young people are capable of doing that, brushing their teeth in such a way that makes you a free person. Freedom is the foundation of happiness. Don't imagine that you can be happy without freedom. And freedom here is to resist running. Because we have got the habit of running all our day long. And even when you lay down to sleep, we still continue to run in our thought and in our dream. We have to train ourselves to stop running. And Buddhist meditation is made of the practice of stopping and looking deeply. And these two elements brought together make true meditation. So the art of stopping is also the art of being happy. If you cannot stop, happiness will not be possible. When you urinate, you can practice happiness, you can practice freedom, you can practice mindfulness. This is the practice of the Dharma, the practice of Buddhism. Just urinate in a mindful way and enjoy deeply the moment when you urinate. Don't think of anything else. Bring yourself back to bring yourself home and do it in concentration, in mindfulness. Even when you defecate, you allow the act to take place in mindfulness, in concentration. And these moments can be very spiritual, very important. When you wash your face, you do the same. We learn to do everything in mindfulness as a free person. Happiness will be something possible. Everyone is capable of being free, but we cannot keep our freedom very long. You can make a demonstration to your friend, to your teacher, that you can brush your teeth in freedom. Yes, I believe you can do. But it is difficult, more difficult to keep that freedom. Because we are likely to allow the habit energy of running to take over and become a slave again of our habit energy. That is why we have to make use of the basic practice in order to keep us free. Freedom is something to cultivate. And among these basic practice to keep you free is the practice of mindful breathing and mindful walking. If when you breathe in, you focus your attention on your in-breath. And if you don't think of anything else, just become aware of your in-breath. Just feel the presence of your in-breath. And that can bring you joy already. You are alive and you are breathing in. That is a miracle. There are so many miracles for us to get in touch with in our daily life. And the fact that you are alive, you are breathing in, is the first miracle. Imagine a dead body lying there. No matter what we try to do, that dead body cannot take one in-breath again. But when we breathe in and become aware that this is my in-breath, I am alive, well, that can bring a lot of joy already. This is my in-breath. I am alive. That is not a thought, that is an awareness. That's not thinking, that's an awareness. The awareness that you are breathing in, that you are alive. And of course, every one of us can do that. And when you breathe out, you smile. You smile. Why do you have to smile? Your smiling is so pleasant. When you smile like that, you relax all muscles on your face. There are about 300 of them. And when you smile like that, the whole nervous system also become relaxed. You bring peace into yourself just by breathing in and breathing out. And if you are busy talking or listening to someone else talking, you cannot do that. That is why noble silence is very important for us to practice. It's like if you want to draw something, you need a canvas, you need a sheet of paper in order to write or to draw something, to paint something. Practicing mindful breathing, we need noble silence in order to do it easily. And when you practice walking, mindful walking, you need also noble silence. You cannot just, talk and walk at the same time. You cannot just walk and listen to someone else at the same time. Because when you walk, you are supposed to invest 100% of your mind and your body into the step. You walk like a Buddha. You are fully aware of the step you make. And children, they can do that also. Children are little Buddhas, and they walk beautifully. There are two kinds of walking. One is called slow walking. When you are alone, when you want to get deeply in touch with yourself, and you can do slow walking meditation. When being in the meditation hall, we can afford to do slow walking meditation. When we breathe in, we just make one step. And that step is a real one, because it makes us free, it sets us free right away. Making a step in such a way that you become a free person, free from your worries about the future, free from your projects, free from your regret concerning the past. This is an act of liberation, an act of revolution. Breathing in, I make a step. I say, I have arrived. I have arrived in the here and the now, where life is available. Because according to this teaching and practice, life is available only in the present moment. The past is already gone, and the future is not yet there. That is why that step brings us to the present moment, for us to touch life deeply in that moment. You breathe, you take one in breath. You make a step and you say, I have arrived. And this is not a statement. This is a realization, an act of freedom. It's wonderful to be alive and to be making a step on this planet, touching the planet with all the wonders of life in the present moment. And if you can walk like that, you walk like a Buddha. And we can walk together like that, young or less young. I have arrived. I am home. I am home. Because my true home is in the here and the now. My true home is life, where I can get in touch with all wonders of life. I myself is a wonder, am a wonder. And when I walk like that, I get in touch with myself, which is a wonder. I can get in touch with the earth, which is a wonder, and all other miracles that are available in the here and the now. I have arrived means I have arrived in the present moment, in the here and the now. I am home means I feel comfortable in the present moment. I don't want to run anymore. The habit energy cannot get me anymore. And with determination, we make one step. The first step, the second step, and so on. We have learned already the song, I have arrived, I am home, in the here, in the now. I am solid, I am free. In the Pure Land I dwell, or in the ultimate I dwell, or in the kingdom of heaven I dwell. So that song can be used for mindful breathing while you are seated, can be used also for walking, and that is not thinking, that is to help you to be concentrated and to keep you free. Therefore, noble silence is what we need desperately in order for our practice to be true and to be successful. And everyone can help us build a Sangha, a wonderful Sangha, by practicing noble silence. We make it possible for us to practice mindful breathing, mindful walking, in order to free ourselves. And we make it possible for other people in the Sangha to practice mindful breathing, mindful walking, in order for them to free themselves. There are those of us in this retreat who are used to the practice of mindful breathing, mindful walking. We enjoy deeply the practice, and for us the noble silence is very helpful, very wonderful, very nourishing. It brings us a lot of joy. Of course, during the first day, maybe the second, the style of life in the retreat may look a little bit too different from the way we live in the world, but this is our opportunity. A very rare opportunity. And if we put all our heart in it, and then a few hours later, we already feel relaxed and comfortable with the practice of freedom. the practice of mindful breathing, mindful walking generate the energy of mindfulness that will help us to recognize our thoughts, our feelings, and our perceptions. Because our thought, our feelings, our perceptions might bring us happiness or unhappiness. And if you are not able to have the situation in our own hands, we cannot decide for ourselves whether we want to be happy or we want to continue to suffer. Our thought, our thinking might be right thinking and good thinking. And when we are aware that they are right thinking, they are good thinking, we feel happy that our thinking and are good and are right. They are producing happiness. But when we realize that our thought is not in the line of right thinking, good thinking, and then we know that something should be done in order for that kind of thinking not to be allowed to bring suffering to us and to the people around us. And that's something is to practice looking deeply into the nature and into the roots of that thinking. Because wrong thinking, unwholesome thinking has its roots in our consciousness, in our body, in our environment. And if we recognize these roots and smile to these, we are free. We will be free from our wrong thinking. It's not because we are trying to fight our thinking that we can set it right. It is because we are able to see deeply the roots of our wrong thinking that we can liberate us from the right thinking. So meditation is not fighting. It is the practice of stopping and looking deeply, with or without the help of a brother, a sister in the Sangha, in the practice. And since the Sangha is there around us, this is a great opportunity for us to practice. If we are not capable of seeing the root of that thinking, that usually brings a lot of unhappiness to us, and then we can help the Sangha, our brothers and our sisters to help us to look deeply with us, to identify the roots of that kind of thinking in our consciousness, in our society, in our feelings. And with the energy of mindfulness, you can recognize what we are saying, our speech, to see whether they are right speech or wrong speech. If it is the kind of speech that comes from right view and from right understanding, then we'll be very happy because we have intention to say that, and we have said something like that in the line of right thinking, of right speech. Because right speech always goes along with understanding and compassion. And if we intend to say something that is less than right speech, mindfulness will tell us, why do I want to say such a thing? Why do I have the desire to say such a thing? And then there is an opportunity to look deeply, to see that thinking has rooted in what kind of feeling situation. Mindfulness is kind of light. Mindfulness and concentration, the kind of light that help us to see things deeply. That is why generating the energy of mindfulness is to generate light. It's very important. With that light of mindfulness, we do not go in the dark anymore. We are on the path of enlightenment, because mindfulness is already enlightenment. Enlightenment is not something far away that we have to, we will reach after 8 years or 20 years of practice. When you drink your glass of water in mindfulness and concentration, there is enlightenment. Enlightenment on the fact that you are alive, that you are drinking and enjoying your glass of water. Because enlightenment is always enlightenment about something. When you take a step, and if you know that you are taking that step, that is already enlightenment. Enlightenment is our daily business. It's not a dream. It's not a desire. It is what we produce every moment of our daily life. Because the nature of mindfulness is the nature of enlightenment itself. And every one of us can make a mindful step, can take a mindful in-breath, can drink our tea in mindfulness, can enjoy our breakfast in mindfulness. And that is what we are going to do together during the whole retreat. Every one of us may offer ourselves as a Sangha builder, because by breathing in and out in mindfulness, by walking mindfully, you become a Sangha builder. And 1 hour of Sangha building can bring a lot, can already bring a lot. We know that every time we hear the bell, the voice, the sound of the bell is like the voice of the Buddha from within calling us back to the practice. And each of us, by our practice, become a bell of mindfulness for the whole Sangha. When you see a brother or a sister walking mindfully with solidity and freedom, he or she become your bell of mindfulness, helping you to go back to your mindful breathing, mindful walking. And you become, in your turn, a bell of mindfulness for us. That is what happens in a Sangha. That is why the Sangha is a jewel. When the Sangha is mindful, is practicing, and the Buddha is in it, the living Buddha can be touched in it, and the living Dharma can be touched in it. And that is why you have the power, you have the capacity of building a Sangha and helping the true Dharma, the living Dharma and the living Buddha to be present for us. Please enjoy the retreat. We shall see each other again in the morning for walking meditation. In this retreat, there will be a program for young people and teenagers. And we hope all the young ones enjoy this retreat. And I trust that the young people will help us in the practice of Sangha building. Please be aware that 1 hour of Sangha building can bring about a lot of happiness.